3, 2, 1.
Which planet is named after a Roman god of the sea? The answer is D, Saturn. What is the Roman counterpart of Hercules? The answer is A, Mars. What is the brightest asteroid? The answer is A, Vesta. What ocean does the Red Sea connect with? The answer is A, Mediterranean Sea. Which social media platform has the most active users as of 2021? The answer is A, Facebook. Which of these is not one of the state-changing processes through which water goes in nature? The answer is A, concentration. Which instrument has 4 strings and is played with a bow? The answer is A, violin. Which one is not a type of RAM? The answer is D, flash RAM. One crystalline form of calcium carbonate is the mineral sold as what? The answer is D, calcite. When a seed is produced by apomixis, the embryo develops without what? The answer is A, fertilization. How many valence electrons does a sodium atom have? The answer is A, 1. Which doctor from the TV series St. Elsewhere had liver cancer? The answer is C, Dr. Auslender. What disorder is characterized by excessive worrying and anxiety about everyday things? The answer is D, generalized anxiety disorder. Why do zebras choose to live where they live? The answer is C, edible items. Which piece of written work starts with the line Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4, Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. The answer is D, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. What is the name of the girl Kelly from Beverly Hills, 90,210 meets in rehab who becomes obsessed with her life? The answer is B, Tara. The word devil is derived from the Greek word diabolos. What does diabolos mean? The answer is C, accuser. What character did Whoopi Goldberg voice in the 1998 animated movie The Rugrats Movie? The answer is C, Ranger Margaret. Which planet is known as the Red Planet? The answer is C, Mars. Who takes Hansel and Gretel to the forest and abandons them there in Grimm's classic fairy tale? The answer is A, their father. Who is the main character of Fahrenheit 451? The answer is B, Bradbury. Which fashion icon popularized the A-line skirt? The answer is A, Audrey Hepburn. Which mountain range has the longest continuous chain of volcanoes? The answer is C, Appalachians. What food, when mixed with wheat flour, water, and salt, creates a dough used for flatbreads? The answer is B, onion. Which sea borders the most number of EU countries? The answer is C, Baltic Sea. What is the term used for a psychological disorder characterized by excessive anxiety and fear? The answer is B, depression. What is the common name for a device that produces light through electroluminescence? The answer is A, LED. What term refers to any method of removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and storing it in another form? The answer is D, carbon sequestration. What is the term used for the force that causes objects to stay at rest or in motion unless acted upon by an external force? The answer is A, inertia. How long is a fortnight? The answer is B, 2 weeks. What economic theory states that the best allocation of resources is achieved when each person acts in their own self-interest? The answer is C, laissez-faire. Which language has the third most number of native speakers worldwide? The answer is D, Spanish. What is the name of the alien species featured in the Men in Black movies? The answer is A, Galactic Federation. Which one of the 3 charmed sisters possesses the powers of temporal stasis and molecular combustion? The answer is D, Piper Halliwell. Which spice comes from the dried berries of a tropical plant? The answer is A, cinnamon. Which sport is played with a shuttlecock? The answer is A, badminton. What is the capital of Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast? The answer is C, Yamoussoukro. What traditional greeting is used by the Maori, the indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand? The answer is D, hongi. Whoopi Goldberg was very influential in developing comic relief around 1986. Who are the other two comedians who helped develop comic relief? The answer is B. Robin Williams and Billy Crystal. What actor played the character Louis De Palma on Taxi? The answer is C. Danny DeVito. In sign language, what does ASL stand for? The answer is D. American Sign Language. What is the main character's last name in Minecraft? The answer is C. Steve. What is the color of the eggs of all parrot species? The answer is B. White. What are the three orders of amphibians? The answer is C. Frogs, salamanders, caecilians. An atlas is a collection of maps. Where do we get the word atlas from? The answer is C. The name of a Greek god. Newton's first law of motion states that an object at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. Which activity is an example of this law? The answer is A. A football is kicked off a tee. Which persona from the Killer 7 game is the one with the scope on his or her automatic? The answer is D. Keeg. Different forms or allotropes of carbon are diamond, graphite, and what? The answer is A. Fullerene. What is a former name of Malawi? The answer is C. Nyasaland. Which of the following is likely to cause the most erosion?